what the viewer is basically asking is that in an international land, when he is traveling, he loses the passport. What is the process that they need to follow to be able to get it, retrieve it, or travel back again?
Yeah, so I think there are 3-4 steps which are very, must-do steps, I would say. The first is the moment you realize you've lost a passport, the first thing you need to do is register an FIR in the nearest police station and obtain a copy of FIR. That is a must.
So FIR or FIR equivalent of that country?
So I think from a Indian point of view, I would say there they would call it as a acknowledgement or a report that this document was misplaced here or missed here. So that is the most important thing what you require. And secondly, I would also recommend whenever you are traveling abroad, please keep a copy of your passport, either in your bags or back home. What happens is, in case when you misplace it, you always have some document in terms of which tells you what was your passport number, what was your issuance date, issuing authority. So with the FIR, you attach that copy, and straight away you go to the nearest Indian consulate or Indian embassy in that foreign country.
Okay.
It is absolutely important, and mind you, you do not have Indian consulate in Indian cities in every tourist place. So, for example, you are in France, and if you lose your passport, say in Monaco or Nice, so the nearest the Indian embassy or Indian consulate you would find would be in Paris.
Okay.
So you would actually need to travel to Paris, go to the Indian embassy office or Indian consulate office, and tell them that this is the situation which has happened. And it takes 2 working days
to be able to
get a new. They don't issue a new passport. Please note, they don't issue a new passport. They give you a permit. It will allow you to fly back.
Okay, that's
and after coming here, then you need to do the same formality to obtain a new passport.
Of course. So if I have to pick up what you are saying, you have multiple copies. It could be in terms of a photocopy. It could be even in terms of a picture on your mobile phone, and that is very, very easy these days that we can carry.
Copy on the WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, you can save that image and even mail it to somebody that you know. The first thing you have to do is to register a complaint at the local police station where you lost the document, and then reach out to the nearest embassy or the consulate,
Indian consulate,
to be able to register the fact that you have lost this document. It takes 2 working days, according to you, to be able to retrieve a one-way
permit. Yeah, and please note, they don't work on Saturdays and Sundays.
Sure.
So most of the time, what I've seen is people missing their passports on Friday evenings and Friday nights, and then you add 2 more days to it.
Okay.
So it's really a tricky situation, when this happened. And just for the viewers, this is not a very unique or a very exceptional situation. Losing of passports and losing of documents. It's very frequent, and especially the big cities in Europe, I would say largely, and even in Far East, some of the the big cities. This is
be careful with your document, and
Absolutely.
if you do lose
this is happening very often.
if you lose it, follow the procedure that Neeraj just shared.